what the big deal about Cracker Jack is. Did you ever go and buy a pack of Cracker Jack thinking you're going to get a prize and find no prize in the box?
You got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me.
Freehand is beating his net at the plate. Crawford is over there watching. Good see, sir. You're in the wrong seat, buddy. Come on. Oh, I must be in the front row.
Well, every year I like to talk the PECOTA standings. And one of the reasons I love to talk the PECOTA standings because, it's all obviously done from computers. And
this is baseball. Is it baseball reference? Prospectus. They run all sorts of simulations or calculations to
and
tell us what the records are going to be of every team.
And as I joked earlier with you, asking you what your regression model is, they have, regression models for players.
Wait. Let me go get my regression model. It's sitting next to my National League charter.
I see some smoke in the background. Is that your computer running the numbers? Yes. You've overworked it. And then they also have indexing models that they run on player progression, and how what X player did in their first year and how that models against blah, 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 how that models historically. The problem with it all is it doesn't take into any anomalies or
injuries,
trades. Someone speeding the process up and advancing at a quicker level. It's something it can't do, which, I always like to refer to the 2005 predictions, as of course anyone would if they were a White Sox fan. And the Sox were picked to have about 69.4 wins as they are this year, and they went on to win the World Series. So, it's the good with the bad. It's a computer model, but it's fun. It's fun to talk about because, and what I think we should start doing, and I think we talked about it last year and forgot. We never went back at the end of the year and looked at how PECOTA stacked up.
I did.
Oh, you did.
Well,
are you ready? Are you prepared with
it? Just in one case, at least.
But. Okay. Is this for your predictions?
No, it's just for the AL Central. I wanted to bring up. Whenever we get to that, I've got a counterpoint.
So we didn't really talk about this before we started recording this, but you want to just do quick runs through?
Whatever you want to talk about, yeah. Or whatever's interesting to you.
I say we just look at really for us, I say we look at the AL Central and NL Central.
Perfect.
And debate that. We'll have our own Nostradamus. Are we still doing, what are we calling this year's? It's not Nostradamus.
We can.
Is it Nostradamus or is it?
We should do those the week of opening day. Probably our next show, actually. We can do those if we want.
So we'll tease you with how everything's going to play out so you can get your bets in early on the predictions. So let's look at the AL Central first, since that's on my screen.
Okay.
I think I teased this last week, and I don't know if you remember, but
shocking news.
The Detroit Tigers are not winning the division. In fact, they have less than a 50% chance to even make the playoffs this year.
Wow.
That's a slightly higher than the White Sox 1.5% chance, but
dire.
The winner of the AL Central this year will be the Kansas City Royals, according to PECOTA.
Wow. Something about baseball prospectus, they just hate the Tigers. Because this happened last year as well. They chose the Minnesota Twins to win 87 games and win the AL Central. They just never like whatever's going on with the Tigers just does not compute somehow. It doesn't work with their algorithm. So unfortunately for them, the Twins won 70 games and finished in fourth place, just ahead of your White Sox.
Yes.
So I guess I was surprised to learn that Kansas City was projected to win in PECOTA projections, but I guess I'm not surprised when you look at the history of this.
Yeah.
So, congrats to the Twins last year, and congrats to the Royals.
Yeah, the simulation. I think the simulation is a pick'em It's 85.2. That's the funny thing about the simulation too. It adds something that's not
how many wins
statistically charted in baseball. We don't go down to 80. You don't get
85.2
wins, but it's 85.2 to 83.6. So, to me, that's a pick'em.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. But to me, that's a pick'em. So that's the Tigers are slotted for second. It's an 83.6 winning. 83.6 wins. I can't talk. The Twins, who you mentioned, are 78.4. The pesky Guardians are 75.3, which But what did they have the Guardians at last year? Because
I think they were either second or third. I didn't remember. It was less than 87. I know that.
Yeah. So, and then the White Sox at, as I mentioned, 69.4. So
69. Nice.
69, dude. So yeah, but I think the White Sox, here's my prediction. I think it's going to kind of be flipped. It's going to be more like 89 wins for the White Sox.
No, we're getting into Nostradamus already.
Yeah.
Hold off.
So anyway.
Yeah, I think that's the only remarkable. Like, I looked at the other divisions; they're pretty straightforward. With the Yankees winning the AL East, and I forgot what they had in the West. But yeah, I think the only surprising one to anybody would be the Royals winning the AL Central. But I think they're going to be. It's going to be close. And what did it say? 85 to 83 wins.
Yeah,
is that what you said?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like it's a runaway. I think that's going to be fairly accurate. In fact.
I mean, with the decimals, it's a 1.6 win difference.
Oh, boy.
I don't think it's any tighter than that.
Well, I think the division is going to be, the winner is going to have less than 90 wins. So it won't be surprising if it's like 86 to 85 or something like that. So it'll be tight. Congratulations.
Yes. I guess.
NL Central?
NL Central. Well, they have your beloved Cub at, they're not even calling, this one's not even close. The Cubs they just flat out, the Cubs are going to be 90 and 72. Boom. 87.3% chance to make the playoffs, according to PECOTA.
Wow.
Yeah. The Brewers are in second at 81.3 wins.
9 games back. Wow.
9 games back and a 500 team.
What's interesting, if you look at last year's, I think they had the Cubs at 91 wins.
Yes.
But winning the division, but they didn't have Milwaukee winning how many games? 97 wins last year.
Yeah, no, they did not.
No, so they've been spot on with the Cubs. They just have no idea what to make of your Milwaukee Brewers, which nobody does.
Yeah, I know what to make of them. NL Central champs.
Yeah. Again, you're getting into the Nostradamus territory.
Yes.
Hold off.
Pirates 79.5, Reds 78.6, and the something we don't see often, the Cardinals at 66.3 wins.
Well, because they dumped their whole major league roster. They're rebuilding again, so or for the first time ever.
For the first time ever, I think,
yeah,
in a long time. Well, in a long time.
They've been good my entire life until now, which is fucking glorious. So, thank you, Cardinals, for quitting. Love it.
I mean, I would say the NL Central, the way they have it stacked up, is probably pretty predictable as to how most people would probably pick it. Cubs, Brewers, and then everyone else. I think the Reds are always pesky at the beginning of the season, and we all get like freaked out for a hot minute, and then they have this like after May, there's just this regression for the Reds every year. It's kind of crazy.
They held on longer under Francona last year, but yeah, they faded late. But NL Central, I think it's going to be more interesting than what PECOTA thinks. So,
well, if you actually really look at PECOTA, though, they're pretty much saying everyone's like hovering about 80 wins or more, which does make for a very interesting division. I mean,
the Cubs are 10 games ahead of all those. So,
well, they won't be, but
okay, that part isn't true, but the rest is.
No,
okay.
No. I'm saying if they all are competitive like that, there's no way the Cubs would be that far.
That's exactly the opposite of what PECOTA is saying.
I know, but that's what makes no sense.
What are we doing here?
Well, I'm saying that the PECOTA doesn't mean PECOTA. I mean, so.
Well, this is a good primer.
You don't PECOTA me, I don't PECOTA you.
This is a perfect primer, I guess, for Nostradamus as these.
Oh, yeah. This is a warm-up.
Basing our predictions on no logic or math or algorithm. So
this is the only logic you need right under this hat.
Post-game show is brought to you by Christ, I can't find it. The hell with it.
One guy poured beer all over my head. The guy said, how can you take that? I said, look, that man didn't do nothing. He poured some beer on my head. He's just showing he's a White Sox fan. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Sparky, a million thanks for, as always, the most interesting interview. And now today, let's just have a lot of thrilling baseball and not so many fisticuffs.
We're at home